Do you love silly stories for kids? Why not consider joining our family? You can even get a very special message from one of your favourite Silly Stories for Kids characters. Head over to the website to find out more. It's your support that helps us to continue to make exciting stories and more crazy content.
Did somebody say crazy?
Oh, Pimpin, no. One day, 3 little boys named Jethro, Logan, and Caleb were all in the backyard helping their dad. See, they were very excited because a while ago they had planted some carrot seeds and now it was time to pull them out. "I got this one," said Jethro as he pulled one out of the ground. "Look how big it is." "Look at this one over here," said Logan as he pulled one out as well. Then they kept working their way through and pulling. "I've got one here," said Caleb, and he pulled one out of the ground. "Caleb, that wasn't a carrot." "What was that?" "That was one of Mummy's flowers." "Oops," said Caleb. "Sorry." The boys kept working and pulling them out one by one until all of a sudden something very strange happened. Logan grabbed on to what he thought was a carrot, and as he pulled, "Yow!" said a voice. "Whoa," said Logan. What happened?" "Who pulled my hair?" said a voice. That was me," said Logan. "What are you?" "Well, my name is Roddy." "Rotty?" "Yeah, Roddy," said the carrot-looking man. "Well, Rotty, what are you doing in our backyard?" said Jethro. "I don't know. I've never seen this place before. Everything has always been very, very dark and very, very cold, and now it's very bright, and this is very, very strange," he said. He started walking around. Did we grow a living carrot?" "Well, all carrots are living," said Jethro, "but this one's a bit different." "Hello, Rotty," said Caleb. "Hello, little child." The boys were very confused about what to do when all of a sudden, Rotty started to run. "Oh, look at my legs. They seem to run very, very quickly." He started running around the backyard. The boys thought it was very funny seeing a tiny little carrot with arms and legs running around the backyard. Then he ran into the house. Should we follow him?" "Definitely," said Logan. They raced inside, and there was Rotty standing on the kitchen bench. "What is this?" he said as he pulled a giant knife out of the chopping block. That's for chopping up fruit and vegetables." "Vegetables?" said Rotty. "But aren't I a vegetable?" he said. Yes, but we wouldn't chop up you." "Well, I'm getting rid of all the knives," said Rotty as he collected the knives and started running away. "Rotty, don't run with knives." "Oh, okay, I'll walk very slowly." The boys started chasing after him, but they didn't know what to do. They didn't want anyone to get hurt. Eventually, Rotty stopped. "Do you promise not to chop me with one of these knives?" he said. "Definitely not. We will not chop you up." "Okay, good," said Rotty. I'll put these just here." He laid them down on the couch. "That is not a good place to leave knives," they said. As he jumped up on the couch, he saw the remote control for the TV. "What is this?" he said. He pressed the button and it turned on. All of a sudden, there was a lady on the screen talking. "In today's news, the Australian Health Organisation has declared that people should be eating more vegetables, specifically carrots." "What did she say?" said Rotty. She said that people should eat more carrots." "Nobody's eating me," said Rotty as he jumped off the couch and raced out the door. "Quick, boys, chase him." So Jethro, Caleb, and Logan all raced out the front door after Rotty. When they got to the front door, they looked out, and there was Rotty. He had taken one of the boys' skateboards and was rolling off down the street. "You'll never eat me," he said as he rolled down the road. "We're not trying to eat you," said Jethro. "Yeah," said Logan, "we would never eat you." I might have a taste," said Caleb. "Caleb, you can't eat." "Okay, I won't eat him," he said. But Rotty was rolling down a very steep hill that was getting faster and faster and faster. "Quick, boys, follow him," said Jethro. So they all jumped on their bikes and started racing off down the road after Rotty. He was rolling along the footpath and getting faster and faster and faster until, whoa, the dreaded speed wobbles. "Whoa!" said Rotty as he started to wobble the skateboard all over the road until zoop, he fell straight off the skateboard and crashed into. "Ruff," said a dog. "Hello, little doggy," said Rotty. "It is very nice to meet you," he said, as he patted the dog on the nose. "Ruff," said the dog. By now, the boys had caught up. "Rotty, stop!" "No, you'll never take me," he said. "Come on, doggy." He jumped on the back of the dog, grabbed the lead off the lady that was walking him, and started to ride him like a horse. "Yah!" he said. The dog pranced off down the road and started running very quickly. "Hey, come back here with my dog," said the lady who had been walking the dog. "Sorry," said Jethro. "We'll catch him." "Yes," said Caleb. "We'll get him and we won't eat him." "What?" said the lady. "Never mind," said Jethro. The boys kept racing on their bikes, chasing after a funny-looking carrot with arms and legs riding on the back of a puppy dog. The dog was very excited. It was the first time he'd ever been ridden, and he took his job very seriously. He was galloping as much as he could, and then he started to do a little bit of a trot and a bit of a canter, and then went back to a gallop. "Yee-haw!" said Rotty. "Keep running, doggy! Keep running!" The dog ran, and Rotty was holding on very, very tightly. "We gotta catch him," said the boys. They raced up, and as they did, the dog ran up to a house and dove through the doggy door. "What do we do?" said Logan. "We gotta get him," said Jethro. "If he keeps running, he might get himself into trouble." "I fit through the doggy door," said Caleb as he climbed straight through. "Caleb, you can't just climb into someone else's..." "Oh, I guess we have to." So Caleb climbed in through the doggy door and unlocked the door of the house. When they were inside, they couldn't find Rotty anywhere. The dog was sitting on the mat in the middle, wagging his tail with a very satisfied look on his face. "Puppy," said Jethro, "where is Rotty?" "Yeah," said Logan. "Where is he?" They looked around, but they couldn't see him anywhere. The puppy was smiling and wagging his tail and kept looking over at one of the pot plants. They walked over and they could see, sticking out of the dirt in the pot plant, what looked to be the top of a carrot. Caleb grabbed the top of the carrot and pulled it out. "Yow! My hair!" said Rotty. Caleb held him high in the air. "No more running," he said. "Oh, but people are going to eat me. They said that carrots are good for people, and I'm pretty sure that I am a carrot." "Yes, but you're a special carrot. Nobody would eat you. They would be very excited to meet you." "Oh, okay, well, what do we do then?" "Well, I guess you could come back to our house." Okay, can I ride the dog?" "Sure," said the boys. "We better get him back to his owners." So, Rotty jumped on the back of the dog, and the boys held the lead and slowly walked him back to where the lady was still standing, very, very worried about her dog. "Here he is," said Logan. "Yeah, sorry," said Jethro. "I'm sorry our carrot stole your dog." "It was pretty funny," said Caleb. "It was very strange. I've never seen a talking carrot before." "Well, neither have we, but... oh well, let's go." So they put Rotty on the front of Jethro's bike and they rode back home. The three boys walked back in the door, Jethro holding Rotty in his hands. As they walked in, their mum saw. "Oh, you've got one of the carrots." "Hello," said Rotty. "Ah!" said their mum. "A talking carrot!" "Yeah," said Caleb. "His name's Rotty." "What? Where did he come from?" she said. "Well," said the boys, "I don't think you'd believe us, even if we told you." And that is the end of the story.
Today's episode is brought to you by Old Rotty's Talking Carrot Seeds. If you want to grow some talking carrots, make sure you get Old Rotty's. They're the best and grow the fastest. We hope that you're enjoying the podcast. And make sure to tell all your friends about Silly Stories for Kids. We'd love it if you liked and reviewed this story to let us know what you think. This has been me, Rotty the Carrot.
And me, Sam. We'll see you next time.